they in Canada they were in the German party in Canada, and they sympathized with the Germans.
Yeah.
So if you're wondering where he gets it, if you're wondering why, because a lot of people are kind of confused as to why he's spreading, say, all these anti-Semitic conspiracy theories or all the racism, right? Elon Musk, Cybertruck, the most embarrassing, I think, vehicle in the history of humanity. Just a nightmare. Apparently, there's a video out that they're not really good with magnets. When exposed to magnetism, they seem to rust. They look like you're entering Silent Hill 2, like you hear sirens and all of a sudden you wake up and you're in the nightmare world. That's not great. Doesn't do good with rain, water either, which again, for a motor vehicle, not amazing. The whole, like, they're also death traps part, kind of scary. But hey, Cybertruck at Hooters. I spotted a Cybertruck at Hooters. And also, you become the laughing stock as soon as you have one of these. Like, I've only seen one in Vancouver so far, just one, but there's literally people just laughing and pointing as it went by. And I was like, is it worth it? That seems like the most embarrassing, like the most expensive embarrassing act you could perform, right? Like it's one thing to make a mockery of yourself, right? Like it'd be so much cheaper just to shit yourself publicly if you want the same effect. Like if you just walk through the streets and shit yourself and everyone was like, oh my God, that's profoundly embarrassing. This is the same thing, except it's costing you what, like 80K? Something around there? But he's like, I see your Cybertruck at Hooters and raise you a Cybertruck at Family Court. I wonder if that led to something. If it was like, yeah, you want to divorce me? I'm still getting the Cybertruck. The wealthiest man in the world, having his mom on TV say she finds it degrading when people refer to him as the wealthiest man in the world rather than the genius of the world.
Yes. I mean, he walks around as the wealthiest man in the world, bar none. Do they like him, really?
You know, I don't like the word wealthy or billionaire or things like that because I think it's degrading. I think he's the genius of the world. And people are loving him for that. They don't, when they see me, they go crazy because I'm his mother. But they love him because of what he does, and they respect him, and I'm very proud of him.
Is it like that's going to become like a slur and then it's going to become part of protected speech eventually? In the same way I can't say things like the Z word, for example, or Musk is effectively banned words like colonization and cis, where it's just like, why do these words need to be protected speech? What's going on here? Oh, we can't call you a rich billionaire asshole? What if I took out the asshole? No, I can't say billionaire? That's degrading. That is what he is. The world's richest human. Also, apparently, the descendant of members of the Nazi Party of Canada.
Her parents, by the way, were very fanatical in favor of apartheid. This is quite interesting. Her parents came to South Africa from Canada because they sympathized with the Afrikaner government. They used to support Hitler and all that sort of stuff. But they didn't know, obviously, I don't think they knew what the Nazis were doing. But they in Canada, they were in the German party in Canada, and they sympathized with the Germans.
Yeah.
So when the Afrikaners government came into power here in 1948, then Maye's father, who was quite an interesting guy, he was a very good pilot, he said he wants to be with the Afrikaners because he agrees with apartheid, you see. You see what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And he came out here with his family.
And didn't that cause tension with you because you don't?
Yeah, that caused a lot of tension with me. And because I was a member, I was a director of NUSAS, which was a National Union of South African Students, which is a very anti-apartheid body, you know. And I argued with them a lot. And they used to tell me, they used to be like rude to me, you know. And the parents, and then when Maye was in her final year, around about that time, I said, look, I'm not doing this anymore. I don't want to come to your house anymore. I don't like your parents.
Gee.
You see? Really? So then she cried. She said, but don't worry about them. I said, no, I'm finished. I'm not interested in this nonsense. And her parents even said they're going to get somebody else to go out with her. They don't even want me to go out with her, you know, things like that. You know, typical. Typical, you know. It's quite normal. You're getting that everywhere.
That's nuts. I didn't know this. I knew, like, I know the Musk family is a shit show. I know about the emerald mines. I know about those aspects. But Elon Musk's father discusses Elon's maternal grandparents, who were Nazi Party members in Canada and supporters of Hitler, and who later moved to South Africa due to their support and admiration of the apartheid regime. So if you're wondering where he gets it, if you're wondering why, because a lot of people are kind of confused as to why he's spreading, say, all these anti-Semitic conspiracy theories or all the racism, right? Like I saw the other day, he posted about Gladiator 2, and he made this post that someone had been like, my review of Gladiator 2, and it's the meme where this like the really badly drawn like horse or whatever, and then he responded with like, woke ideology ruins art. And then I was like, woke ideology? Okay, Gladiator 2, first off, had a female protagonist in the movie whose entire role was cut from the film. And you can speculate as to why. I personally believe it is because she is Palestinian, of Palestinian descent. She's Egyptian, but she's of Palestinian descent and has been very vocal and pro-Palestine. And also shout out to Pedro Pascal, who's been posting lots of photos of the two of them. I believe one of them with her wearing a keffiyeh to show solidarity with her in his own way. And, you know, he's a beautiful man and can do no wrong. So I assume that was the purpose of showing that. But her entire role was cut from the film, I guess, to just not be controversial, to not be seen as woke. Also, Denzel made a statement that he apparently had a kiss with Pedro Pascal in the movie, and they cut that. And then he was like, I guess Hollywood wasn't ready for that. And I was like, what the fuck? Hollywood wasn't ready for that? We are regressing. If all of a sudden they're like, oh no, we gotta take this out, because otherwise people are saying the whole movie's woke, there was two guys kissing, that's too much to see, that's obviously, people are gonna say it's degenerate or whatever. It's not as if it was the style at the time. But either way, we can't put that in the movie, so there you go. So I was like, so they, by definition, de-wokeified it. Unless you are like plantation owner tier, kind of a racist, where even the existence of Denzel Washington in the film was enough for you to say that the film was woke? And like, is that where he's going with this? Where he's like, woke ideology ruins art. The movie is about a straight heterosexual man warrior who does traditional masculine shit, who kills things. That's the movie. I was like, what the fuck about that movie was particularly woke now? You know? Like, Jesus Christ. Is that where we're at? And then obviously there's Elon Musk posting the endless amount of anti-Semitic memes. Elon Musk just fucking posting conspiracy theory, anti-immigration, everything. There hasn't been a neo-Nazi account that he hasn't, like, at some point either liked or done a bullseye to, or done totally, or like, you know, expressed, you know, validation for their super racist conspiracies. Concerning, looking into it. Bullseye, hit the target. You know, like that. The guy is at this point just like, people don't even post about it anymore because it's just a given. On any given day, his ketamine racist ass brain is just going to spew all of this fucking vile, rancid shit on this platform. And he's way more reactionary now than he is anything else. Like, it's not as if he'll post like one Tesla or one SpaceX post and then like 10 conspiracy theories, right? Or repeat conspiracy theories, or just post like the most, again, racist ass fucking bullshit. And then people don't even remark on it anymore because it's just like, yeah, it's not even notable. You know, it used to be a thing where it's like, holy shit, Elon Musk, he just retweeted a neo-Nazi. Holy shit, Elon Musk just retweeted an anti-Semitic conspiracy theory. But now it's just like, well, yeah. It's what he does. It's what he really likes to do. He's going to do a lot of that shit. He's going to keep posting that stuff. He loves it. This could explain why. Didn't know. His paternal grandparents were Nazi Party members in Canada and supporters of Hitler. So, also, Canada. Why? Like, what you doing? In a piece of good news, have you seen the courtroom photo of Rudy Giuliani? This is definitely one for the records. I'm already excited to click on a news story about Rudy Giuliani having a complete meltdown in court today and yelling at the judge, but nothing prepared me for the courtroom sketch. Oh, you know he's fucking gassed too. Like, you just know he's blasted. He's always so wasted at these things. Amazing.
Hey, if you'd like to unlock secret bonus episodes as well as uncensored content, go to patreon.com/The Serfs. This show is produced by Anna Loves Riley, Arian McCarthy, Cheryl Alvarez, Comrade Junkie, Doug Caddy, Everything Important, Hagbard Celine, Jimmy Sombrero, Voltimondi, Omni, Political Poppy, Preston Kroll, Quiet 185, Riley and Anna, Roller Dragon, Cernicus, Stellar Gwyn, Sebastian Demel, Travis McClinton, Trincel, Words Greenwood, with additional support coming from all of these amazing human beings right here.